Thing that is I can't wait to see is Lamar Jackson. Cleveland also could have got Saquon Barkley. Remember I said this. They could have got Saquon Barkley, either if you really wanted Denzel Ward up there, or Bradley Chubb, or another quarterback, but you could have got one of those two guys, then came back around because you got two early picks in the second round. You could have easily jumped one pick and got Lamar Jackson at number 32 and ran over people with Lamar Jackson, Saquon Barkley, and another stud from the top from that draft. They could have had that. But thankfully, and I tell you, I give props to organizations. And the Philadelphia Eagles, they're a smart organization. They're a very smart organization. And I know they knew what they were doing when they gave the Ravens the number 32 pick, because the number 34 pick behind Cleveland was the New York Football Giants. And there was a possibility that the New York Football Giants could have got Lamar Jackson and put him with Saquon Barkley themselves and really screwed us over. So Philadelphia, they didn't do it for us, not wanting to screw themselves over and allow Lamar Jackson to go there. They go, oh, Ravens, you want Lamar Jackson? Here, take this spot, and we'll go take yours and get our running back or whatever we need later on. That's what they did. You still have monsters, but they get the shortest quarterback in the draft, first overall, and then get a short corner and go, yeah, we had a great draft. Man, Cleveland, screw you. I hope you get Dez, and I hope you don't win anything, and I hope Lamar Jackson gets in your behind 2 games a year for the rest of eternity. Screw you, Cleveland. All right. Your boy be calling it, don't he? After I watched last night's game, I had to lead with that, man. I remember that so clearly, and that's why I went and looked for it. But I just remember being so confused on why Baker Mayfield was regarded as so much better than Lamar Jackson, like so much better, like he went overall much better. And Cleveland, look, I went off on Cleveland pretty bad. It was a little over the top there, but I went off on Cleveland pretty bad. But they were not alone. The quarterback he played against last night, that looked pitiful, Sam Darnold, that sees ghosts versus the Patriots. He was picked 3rd overall. Josh Allen, who I like me some Josh Allen, but he is a far cry away from an MVP candidate right now. And then you have Josh Rosen, who has been shipped off a year later. Buffalo is okay. I know they're okay with that. They, of course, everybody will want Lamar Jackson, but they're okay with Josh Allen. But the Jets and the Cardinals should feel like crap watching them. It's just, to me, it's a silly process, in my opinion. There's too much emphasis placed on certain things, and you're not looking at the entire picture. You know, the quarterback has to be a baller. Now around the NFL, Janoris Jenkins gets cut. Now he got in a Twitter beef with somebody, and he called them a word that I don't particularly use myself, but to cut him. And Janoris Jenkins responded, "Best news ever. Thank you." So now you know for a fact the Giants are tanking. They're tanking for Garrett. Just think, hey, hand Philly a couple of dubs and catch Garrett when he gets fired. That's crazy, but hey, it might be happening. But I think whatever. If they even try to do that, Philly was going to mess it up. I just don't know. The big games this week. The biggest game for us is the Skins versus the Eagles, and I have a feeling the Skins might try to win this football game, because they're playing good. They're still playing hard. They're playing well. They're playing good under Callahan. They're playing at home. Philadelphia is decimated with injuries. Geis is gone. He got some bad luck, man, in his NFL career. But Philadelphia has just like nobody left. Their wide receiver, they were just hiring people off the street this week to catch the balls for Carson Wentz, and they're gone for the season. So if Philadelphia, who is not healthy at all, makes it to the playoffs, even though they playing some really bad teams, if they make it to the playoffs and we don't, it's just going to look real bad. it's going to look bad on everybody, not just Jason Garrett. It's going to look bad on Dak. It's going to look bad on Zeke. It's going to look bad on DeMarcus Lawrence. It's going to look bad on all the leaders of this football team. And the first time I really didn't like what Dak said the other day, I only listened to a little bit of it. Dak, just calm down. I think he said we're going to turn this thing around and win the Super Bowl. Now I'm looking for you to do this, man, because you didn't put yourself out there. You have no control. You only have control of what you have control of. You don't have control of the defense. You can't stop the run. You can't do a lot of things. You can't coach yourself. So you can't do a lot of things to guarantee us, to turn this thing around like you did or whatnot. So just calm down a little bit, Dak. The Giants and Miami are playing for one of the best picks in the draft. Miami is looking for a quarterback. I don't know why. They got Josh Rosen, and they said Josh Rosen was so much better than Lamar Jackson. I said he was going to be a much better pro. And then the Bengals are also looking for a quarterback. And Andy Dalton is just so bad right now. He can't even play spoiler for him. So they're going to be playing to get, if Tua comes out, or what's his name for LSU? I can't even think of his name right now. So pretty much that's it until we get to Sunday night. We got Buffalo and Pittsburgh. That might be a playoff preview. That'll be a good watch. But, pretty much this week is all about the Rams and the Cowboys. So I think I'll have my last look at that tomorrow. I'm done talking. This is just a trash talking video. Something I don't do much, but I had a little fun with it. But everybody have a great weekend. Be safe out there tonight. And I'll see you tomorrow with my last look of the Cowboys versus the Rams. All right. Peace out.